Happy Saturday, ladies, and welcome to this week's episode of Women in the Word. Things look a little different today as I wanted to share a song with you, and I wanted to share this before we get into chapter 2. So I hope you enjoy this song today, and I really hope that it speaks to your heart. For if there come unto your assembly a man with a gold ring and goodly apparel, and there come in also a poor man in vile raiment, and ye have respect to him that weareth the gay clothing, and say unto him, Sit thou here in a good place, and say to the poor, Stand thou there, or sit here under my footstool, are ye not then partial in yourselves, and are become judges of evil thoughts?
As she stepped into the sanctuary, she wondered if this place was right. The difference between her and them was the same as day from night. But the sign outside said welcome, and the doors were open wide. She needed the great physician, and she'd read he'd be inside. So she looked around to find him. She searched on every pew, when a man came up in front of her and said, May I help you? I think you might be in the wrong place. As he studied her from head to feet, her clothes were old and dirty, and he said, Try the mission down the street. She said, I have an invitation. The letters are written in red. She held up her tattered Bible. I'm pretty sure of what he said. She pointed to the front of the church where 3 gold crosses hung, and said, The man that was on that middle cross, he told me I could come. The man on the middle cross, he had a lot to say. He said that I should follow him. He's the light, the truth, the way. Are you telling me that this place was only made for some, when the man that was on that middle cross, he told me I could come? There's a lot in my Bible that I don't understand, but I'm pretty sure that those red words were spoken by that man. The man started to speak again and said, What you say is true. I just thought that the mission church would be more comfortable for you. She said, I don't have much money, not much to wear except these jeans. But when Jesus says that all can come, I'm sure that all is what he means. He ate supper with the sinners, said he'd look for one lamb lost, told me he'd give his life for mine, and he never counted the cost. He told us we should trust him. He never sinned and never lied. And because God so loved this world, between 2 thieves is where he died. So I'm not quite sure I understand why you've treated me like a bum. When the man that was on that middle cross, he told me I could come. The man on the middle cross, he's preparing a place for me. I've lived life as a captive to sin, but he died to set me free. So I don't know why you think this place was only made for some, when the man that was on that middle cross, he told me I could come. Jesus died on that middle cross so you and I could come.
Thank you for tuning in to today's episode of Women in the Word. I hope that the song spoke to you, and I hope that the pictures meant something to each one of you. Most of those pictures were from my time volunteering at the Roanoke Rescue Mission, the Lighthouse Community Center in Lynchburg, and with my friend Kelly Cassay at Mason's Toy Box. Please know that God is no respecter of persons, and I just pray that as we head into James chapter 2 and you read that for next week, that you will remember that and really focus on how we treat each other. God bless, and I love y'all, and I'll see you next week.